Odionye mechoro, Odionye mechoro, Odionye nchechoro, Odionye nchechoro. Igbo si na ewu anaghị ata ede, so ewu na-ata ede obere oge bido taba ede. Be mindful of the type of people you associate yourself with. Sometimes unknowingly, innocently, you get yourself involved in a circle of people that are malicious, that are malignantly negative in their character. And they will go to condemn you in manner. The person you associate with, you discuss with most often, his mentality and understanding, his principle most often will affect you. Now, Abu Nijana Numbers chapter 13. Numbers chapter 13. From verse 25 down to 33. I want to read it out. And after exploring the land for 40 days, the men came back. Look at their reports. They said, the land that we went to explore is flowing with milk and honey. So many of them. Here is the kind of fruits it produces. But the people living there are powerful. And their own towns are large and fortified. We even saw the giants, their descendants of Anak, and so on and so forth. And when they were saying this, Caleb said, he tried to quieten them and not go up against them. They are stronger than we are. So they spread this bad report about the land among the Israelites. The land we travel through and explore, we devour anyone who goes to live there. All the people we saw there are huge, and they are giants. In fact, when you compare them with us, ourselves, we are like dwarf. We are like grasshoppers. Caleb, they were 12 in number. Each tribe, one person. They went to survey the land. But the people he went with are people of poor mentality. Avoid poor people. When I mean avoid, when I mean poverty, I don't mean financial poverty. Avoid people who are poor in mind, in thinking. Poverty of the mind is so dangerous. Poverty of the mind is so dangerous. Anybody who is poor in his mind and thinking, he doesn't think far. Every time, in fact, he becomes a failure before trying. People are showing me how now say, well, I'm a nangada. Oh, just can't try. I'm a nangada. So he said, somebody who has a very poor mentality. So Caleb and Abraham, we can certainly go. Has no, I know how they can go and die. We are not going to go. So the people that Caleb went with, they are people of poor mentality. But Caleb was of strong mind. When you associate yourself with people of poor mentality, if you don't disassociate yourself, very soon. But when you begin to associate with people who has poor mentality, if now you cannot go higher, you begin to think as they think. Caleb said, no. Okay. 40 days and if you fear. They were not devoured when they moved there for 40 days. Now when they want to go, the land will devour. And because of that, God was angry with them. And he said, all of you, you spied the land for 40 days. Because of that, you will walk around the desert for 40 years. And none of you will enter the promised land except Caleb. When you get yourself associated with people that have a very poor mentality, you become poor. And once you are poor in mind, you will always be poor physically. Once you have a poor mentality, you can never grow. You can never be financially stable. But you can't. Because in Benin, when I try, let me go and try. So, mind the people, the association. If you want to grow, associate yourself with firebrands. Those who think higher. Those who have a great vision. I was watching one evangelist online when I say that he has closed the chapter of watching the cable and the television and so on and so forth. And he said that he read the Bible from Genesis chapter 1 to Revelation chapter 22. He read